Hey guys, so I want to share with you my weekly review of my progress and results for my 10k and 12.5k funded account, and just share, I guess, what I've been feeling and going through. So I'll start off with showing you this is funded trading plus. So as you can see, how many trades have I made? I think it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades, and I've only won one trade. This I wouldn't even consider a win. It actually was in profit, but it went back to my stop, near my stop loss, my buy limit. So I just got out early because I knew it was going to keep selling, or buying. Sorry, this was a sell. Yeah. So 20% win rate, 10 trades. The reason I lost this much on this trade, it's funny. This is why having a journal is good. I actually need to be more, I guess, update my journal, because sometimes you just get so tired and burnt out that you just you forget to update your journal, and you get so consumed with making the trades you just don't want to deal with the journal side. That's a bad sign. I need to be more on top of that. So I actually lost quite a lot, because I think this was 2 weeks ago. On my journal, it literally says, this was the trade. Not my setup. I was impatient and gambled the news coming out, assuming that it was at a strong support. I was emotional on the day and tired in general. I lost 2.5% because of volatility of the news. So that's hilarious, because it's funny, because you forget why you make certain trades. Like I looked at this before. I was like, what could I have done that was so dumb? Then I was like, oh right, I remember that day. I was really burnt out. I was so tired, and I was literally gambling. But as you can see after that, I'm pretty happy with myself, because my risk management had just improved by a lot. Like this is all 0.5% risk, except for this one was 1%, because I think I was more confident on that trade. But overall, I'm pretty happy that I've still kept this account alive. I actually have, I think, $100 left until I blow this 12.5k account. So we have 2 trades left. We'll see how we go. We'll see how I cope with that loss, if it happens, and we'll be fine if it does. But that's that account. I will share my funding pips. So funding pips, this is the 10k account. So you can see I'm down $537, and I've had this account for 3 weeks, I would say, which is pretty decent. I haven't blown it yet. But I've made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 trades, I think. I don't know if I counted that correctly. 18 trades, and I won 1, 2, 3, 4. I won 4 trades out of 18 trades. So from a psychological standpoint, I look at all the red, and I go, oh, well, you're a loser. How could you lose that many trades? And I don't know. I see this as success. Literally, I can't explain to you my trading before this. It was so undisciplined. My risk management sucked. I would have blown this account in 3 days. I'm pretty happy with myself. Yeah, like my risk management maximum would be 1% that I've, like, except for this trade here. I don't know what I did. This would have been at the start when I was first trading, and obviously my risk management sucked. But yeah, I made a couple wins, and pretty happy with this one. But we'll see. I think there's like couple hundred left on this account till I lose it. So hopefully next week we can redeem ourselves. If not, back to the drawing board. And yeah, I don't know. We'll be fine. But I want to share with you my trade setup as well that I'm hoping to redeem myself with, right? So let me share this trade with you. Let me just minimize my camera so it's not in the way. I'll move it over here. Make this smaller. Hello. There we go, everyone. So pretty much, I am waiting for this beautiful GBP JPY trade. Now, this is my A+ setup, but not really. There is one component missing, which I'm being a bit naughty about, but I'm pretty confident that this is gonna go through. Okay, so this is two little reversal candles here. I guess you'd say hammers, and a spinning top with a nice engulfing bearish candle, right? So for me, that's confirmation of another short. Could just short to this level, depending on how it goes. We'll see the volatility. But to be honest, the reason I'm actually confident about this trade, and I'm actually the thing is, hold on, I was going to mention the reason why it's not fully A plus. This is what I was going to say, is because I'm trading against the trend. Obviously, we're in a bullish trend, and obviously we all here don't trade against the trend. It's your friend. I don't know. I'm willing to take this risk. I don't know. This is going to be another learning curve. The reason I'm taking this risk, I'll show you. So if we go to the yen pair, we can see that it's still very bullish, right? First of all, we had inflation, I think 2 days ago, and it was very bullish for the JPY. Plus, it was needing a night. Like, this has been going down for quite a while now. I mean, it was due for a pullback. And inflation is still, obviously, it's still impacted this pair. And you can see easily here, look at these reversal candles with a nice bullish engulfing candle. For me, that signifies strong bullish price action. So yes, this is going to retest this previous support here, and then it's just going to buy up. Maybe it could just buy up to this fair value gap around here and just test it and reject off of there. But this tells me that this gives all the other JPY pairs room to breathe and room to be bearish. So for me, it's another confirmation that I'll get in on the retest near the fair value gap, and I could possibly short it all the way down to this previous strong support. And it's the next psychological level as well. It's nearly 200 pips. So this is a good trade if all goes well. Let me explain to you my entry. So if we go on the 4 hour, we can see, actually I'll show you the 1 hour. It's just easier to see it. There's a fair value gap in between here, right here. So price can go anywhere in between here, fill at 50% or the full amount. The reason why my entry point is here, first of all, strong resistance area, and there's an order block. This is something actually someone showed me just recently, and makes sense because my entry point would have actually been below here if I hadn't been shown this order block with the closing of a candle around here. So I actually want to get in just before that, just in case. And there's surprisingly, it's a psychological level as well, another confirmation. So that's my entry point. My stop loss is just above that order block, and because I just don't know how it could just possibly go higher, and it can because of manipulation and all sorts. But yeah, I hope this goes through, because this will be a big trade. This will actually help me save my funded accounts. And even with that mindset of trying to save them, I'm trying not to revenge trade. We're trying to make it as, non-revenge trading as possible. But to be honest, I do want to save my funded accounts, and this is a good setup. So that's my GBP JPY trade, and I'll just share a bit about my two trades yesterday that I was just frustrated this morning because it's just annoying. And I know everyone goes through this. I had a beautiful setup on GBP USD, and my entry point was literally around this area because it made a break of change of character. I went in on the retest on the fair value gap. I think it was around here. And then it started selling off. So I thought, okay, I can go to sleep now. This is going to be fine. My stop loss was actually it was literally around here above this resistance. And obviously I woke up. This huge candle wicked me out, put me out of my trade. And yeah, now I'm out of this trade. So I was a bit annoyed by that. But not only that, I had an AUD USD sell limit set as well, right? And when I had seen the chart for AUD, I was like, oh my gosh, that means I assumed, I was like, oh, I definitely would have got my buy limit would have got triggered, surely, because look how big this, because I assumed that my sell limit order was around here, but literally it was 3 pips or 4 pips off. And so I woke up feeling annoyed, and I was like, this is so annoying. And I was so tired. I was like, oh, I'm just so tired of trying to get successful trades. And I know we put all our energy into trying to find a good trade. You wait, you patiently wait like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours even. And finally you get your buy limits triggered or whatever it is, or you don't get triggered. And literally you just feel like you wasted the 5 hours. But really it's just your mindset. It's just, you've just spent so much energy hoping for this trade, and that's why you're disappointed. So I'm still learning how to not care about that, right? Because obviously then those thoughts come in of, oh, see, this is why you'll never be a good trader. Like these random thoughts, and they're obviously not real, because you're not going to be a good trader if you quit. That's just the simple fact. So yeah, that kind of annoyed me. But I mean, look at my eyes, guys. Look at the bags under my eyes. I don't know if you can see them, but literally I have not been sleeping. It's just funny, like, it's not really funny, but trading affects your sleep, because, and this is where the psychology comes in, of letting go of your trades, not being attached to them. Because obviously when you leave trades overnight, you think you're sleeping, but unconsciously your brain is actually thinking about that trade. Like your brain is actually thinking, it's got FOMO, it's got fear, it's got, oh, if I wake up tomorrow, am I gonna lose again another 0.5% of my account, which brings me closer to losing my whole funded challenge account. And so it's like unconsciously this thing playing in your mind, so you're not actually sleeping. And I mean, I'm just tired. I am tired, but I'm not gonna quit. What I have to do is, you just have to find the balance, and that's going to take time. It's going to be okay. Quitting is the easiest option, and this is where you need to really work on yourself and really rest in letting go of the market, letting go of your trades at night, and letting go of your results and thinking about the process. And it's easier said than done, but we will get there. And yeah, I guess this has been my week. We will see if I blow it next week, if I don't. But yeah, I'll be posting updates for next week's setups. Thanks for watching, guys.